deal, folks? Welcome to the channel. My name is Tylen Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. And if it's your first time visiting the channel, let me say welcome. Let me also say thank you for checking out. But do me a favor, don't subscribe to my channel yet. Get an idea who I am and what this channel is about and what my beliefs and all that stuff is before you jump on board. By doing that, it's going to help you in the long run. Trust me, it's going to help you if you're going to end up participating in the live chats, all kind of stuff. Trust me. Get an idea who I am. How do you do that? Go on my channel, right? You can see where to say playlist. Click on playlist. It's going to bring up a bunch of different videos, right? Click on everything that has nothing to do with reaction videos. Don't look at me reacting to videos. Don't look at me reacting to try not to laugh videos. Don't look at me reacting to try not to cringe videos. Look at everything else that I do and things that I talk about so you can actually know who I am and what I'm about before you jump on board. And if you are of the faith, then do me a favor as well. You can subscribe to this channel right here. Oh God, this is crazy. Right here. See that? The little black box right there. You see that? It might be a little dot that's going to pop up right there. And that's how you get over to my other channels called MRM Ministries, where I do a lot of things reacting to Christian music. And I'm doing things where we talking about Christian related stuff, which is pretty much human related stuff. But you just get it from a perspective of a Christian, how Christians should react. Yada, 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 peanut butter. Okay, so somebody said, MRM, I bet you will not be able to watch this without being scared. They said that they saw that I am a horror movie fanatic and said, you say don't get really scared off of things because you know it isn't true. But what if it is true and you saw it? I guarantee you this right here will freak you out and having you not wanting to go to bed at night. I highly doubt that, but because for you, I will watch this, but I guarantee you I'm not going to be scared to go to bed off of anything. Not often. No, I just won't be scared. I'm not being cocky. It's just the truth. I won't be scared off of seeing something freaky on here, even if it is real. We shall see though. But some of y'all that are scared and don't like scary things, maybe y'all should be the ones to watch it as well. Well, you shouldn't watch. I don't know. Anyway, this is called videos you do not want to watch at night. So let's see what it's about, folks.
Man has always been surrounded by paranormal events that can be frightening. Unusual events occur in various parts of the world without being explained and even generate disbelief. In recent times, and thanks to technological advances, many of these events have been recorded on video. Their protagonists have spread them on various digital platforms, and thus other people know about their experience. In this video, we are going to show you some of these terrifying videos published on YouTube. But watch out, they can be very distressing for sensitive people. The facts presented here were captured by chance on camera, although some skeptics say they were recreated. The truth is, they cause continued concern to whoever looks at them. Number 5. This video begins with a woman having a chat with a person whose face is not visible. At some point, the lady faints and her friend takes her to a bed and carefully places her there. Then the person starts touching the woman, but she gives no sign of life. Whoever is recording then moves the camera away from the bed and directs it to what appears to be a bathroom. When this area is shown, there is a mess on the floor and you can see some fingerprints on it. Suddenly a noise is heard and the camera is taken back to the room, where the woman has already overcome her fainting. She is now sitting on the bed and screaming terrifyingly. Let's see. Number 4. This video shows how a young man starts to record his roommate after noticing that she is making strange noises in the room. The woman was in the bedroom, while the young man was in what appears to be the kitchen, specifically under a table. From this angle, he began to record his friend's feet as she walked into the kitchen, making strange sounds. Suddenly the woman appears under the table with a strange movement that is impossible for a human being to perform. Whoever was recording is struck by terror and starts shouting in horror. Number 3. With a cell phone, a young woman started to record what she thought would be a typical family video while she was at a public swimming pool. However, what she captured with the camera is something that so far has no explanation and is spooky. Behind the girl, you can see how a 4 or 5-year-old boy is in the pool. Suddenly the boy starts sinking, as if something in the bottom of the water was pulling him. Fortunately, his father is by his side, realizes the situation, and pulls him out of the water. So far, everything seems normal. However, when you look closely at the recording, you notice something very strange. As the child is placed on the edge of the pool, a hand comes out of the water and tries to grab him. The owner of this hand is never seen, and this appearance only lasts a fraction of a second. Let's see. Number 2. Churches are places where paranormal events often happen, and this video is a proof of that, where the strange presence of an inhuman figure is shown. The recording does not detail where the church is located or what religion is professed in it. We can only see a group of people sitting on the usual benches. When the camera is directed to the door of the temple, a figure appears in a strange position. We can't see it clearly, but it looks like a ghost. So it is impossible to determine whether it is a man or a woman. See for yourself and tell me what you think. Number 1. This video takes place in what appears to be a Chinese forest used by people to walk and do sports. There, a young man is recording himself climbing up some stairs. When he reaches the top, another young woman in an obvious state of fear is on the floor, pointing with her arm. Whoever is recording directs the camera to the place indicated by the fearful woman. What he sees frightens him and causes the camera to fall off. He screams and apparently runs away. The device remains on the ground for several seconds and captures what may have frightened these people, a spectral figure with an indeterminate shape. Zero Zone. In this video taken in a room, you can see a mysterious looking woman taking off her clothes. Once she takes off her sweater, she begins to point with her index finger and extended arm to all directions in space. At one point, she begins to walk until she walks out of the camera frame. Suddenly, she appears surprisingly in front of the device with a ghostly face. Without a doubt, this apparition generates great fright in whoever watches the recording. Let's see it one more time. What do you think of these videos? Did they scare you? Let's hope you can sleep after this.
Womp womp. That was not scary at all, man. That was not scary. You come to Chicago or something like that and go through some of the streets and all that. You see people like that all day long. Crackheads, they can bend over. No, just kidding. No, just kidding. But no, to be honest with you, some of these in here, some of these people in here did some really good with the cinematography in here. Like for instance, the stuff with the chairs movie, you know, like guys, there's a lot of people that got a lot of tricks they can do with something like this. Like I can actually set something up with my camera in a corner or something like that, put some fishing line on the chair, have somebody sit there, pull the chair, have them really act the stuff out. I mean, this stuff really can just be, you know, redone. Now, the one with the girl lying down on the bed, when they turned around and had her sitting up looking like that, some of these people are doing a good job with this stuff. I think like Hollywood should look at some of these things, because that would have been a good scene. Now, having her screaming, that part right there, it was more scary. It would have been more scarier whenever he showed it the first time, and whenever she was just sitting there with her mouth open looking like that with no sound. that seemed like that would have been scarier than actually when the sound came out, because when the sound came out, it made it all, I mean, it made me laugh though, because it sounded crazy, like a bunch of screaming chipmunks or something. But and then the one when the girl walking by the table and had her head dropped over, again, just because guys, I'm sorry, my wife hates it though, because she's like, why you always analyzing stuff when we go watch a movie? So I usually shut up when we watch a new movie. Anyway, how it showed the girl walking under, somebody had the camera under the table, and the girl was walking by her feet, and then you seen like it did, like it's as if she did like a strange back bend. You know what I'm talking about? Whenever it showed like a back bend, that simply is easy. Whoever the person is just walked over there, stood there. Then they had another friend that was on top of the table that just leaned over and grabbed onto the table right there and all that. So as you can see, if you go back and watch it, whenever the person dropped back over the table, they grabbed the table with their hand also, so they can keep themselves from falling over. You know, so anyway, but it was a nice little trick though. Still would have been something freaky to see in the movie. And that's why they had the camera right there angled at that underneath that table, at that desk, at that angle as well, because you wouldn't have been able to see the other person's leg that leaned over the table and grabbed, and you know, as if the person that leaned over the table and dropped their head under it was on the other side of the table, but you couldn't see their feet because of the angle that they had that camera, you know. So you sitting there thinking to yourself too, why would a friend be just hiding under the table? The one with the little boy in the water though, that was a little weird. Only thing I can think of is if that pool, you know, most pools have a wall, unless that pool has something else that you can either go under, because again, we couldn't see all the angles, whatever like that. But that was kind of weird with the little hand poking out, you know. And I'm gonna go back and watch to make sure I don't see that, you know, that it somehow was photoshopped or whatever like that, CGI'd in there, because you know I'm gonna look for splashes in the water whenever the hand come back. But to me, it didn't look like the boy was struggling or like somebody was pulling him down. It just looked like a kid that was, like most kids do when they get in the water, they don't know what to do, so they sink. The last ones with the little person standing in the background, all that in the middle, that stuff like that, all that stuff can be just placed in there. And the last one with the guy dropping the camera and running, and all of a sudden it's on the figure. Not the last one, but it was on the figure. Whatever, looked like somebody had like a cloak or something on again. It's like, why did the camera drop? And when the camera dropped, it was just pointing at the very thing that they were running from. So it's like, okay, no. But these are some people that did a good job with this, though. Don't get me wrong. And then like with the girl walking around that point, and then she come by, you know, and then drop her head to the side, whatever like that. It's like, okay, yeah, come on now. Well, other than that, though, no, nice try. So, but this definitely is nothing that's going to have me scared. I told you, I love scary movies. I absolutely love them. I don't get scared by them. I've seen the worst of the worst scary movies. And I guess since y'all trying to get me with this whole thing of these people recorded, it's pretty cool, though. Don't get me wrong. It seems like these are actually, some of these are that I've seen on here on these, they're a little bit more entertaining than like some scary movies I've seen before that's supposed to be scary movies. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all know of anything else that might be scary or anything like that or freaky, let me know. We'll see how it goes. We'll just play them and see how it is, all right? I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all through Jesus.